Bangaranga song. But let me ask you this question. Is it a real goal to have this rebellion? Because what do we gain from it? Actually, I was surprised when I saw a video at the Sofia Pride, and actually at the first hearing I didn't think of this song as, you know, meaning something like that or standing for that. I didn't even think of that. But why should I be surprised nowadays? So actually the war with Russia has to do with this topic in a way. I mean, Ukraine, I don't want to spell it out, but what it stands for, you know, freedom in the West means for that community to stand with that community. But actually, Ukraine, I think, is losing because it doesn't have manpower, and I think it just cannot win over Russia. And remember the Chinese as well. So the West is lost somewhere in this, and I think it cannot win because what it stands for, it's not for the people. It's not for the people. So like this riot is not for the people. And freedom, it, you know, it can mean different things to people, but when it doesn't help the people, you know, in general, well, but nowadays that's, you know, what's going on, you know, with this world, and the Western world is just getting weaker and weaker because it doesn't help its own people. It doesn't value its own people. It doesn't want to value its own people, and that's the problem. So yeah, I share that Bangaranga song, but it's just, I'm acting, you know, and acting crazy and silly and whatever, but yeah, it's depressing where we are in the West. I mean, just the economic situation and everything, it's not good. And remember Iran, you know, I mean, why does Trump won this war? So so anyway, but returning to the Ukraine war, of course it's terrible what has happened, and this should stop, but President Zelensky doesn't want the war to stop. He just doesn't want it to stop. So freedom means different things to people, but I'm just saying the West, I think, cannot win unless it bombards a whole bunch of people. It cannot win otherwise. I think it's just the manpower is lacking, and so when they don't have the manpower, there's no other way to resort to, you know, destroying civilians. That's like the, so yeah, you think that, you know, Bangaranga song is very fun, but actually for Europe it reflects something very very wrong with Europe in general. I mean, the European countries are messed up, and that's because of the politics. And so Eurovision is very political. So, this is not surprising what Bangaranga promotes. It's not surprising, given what Ukraine stands for. And yeah, time will tell who wins. But I think the West cannot win over Russia. They had tried in the past to win over Russia, and it didn't work out. It didn't work out. And they haven't given up. It's the same story. History repeats itself. And that's the case for the Ukraine topic. And for Europe, this is also another lesson that Europe is going to sink further and further. And this morning I heard a Cypriot acquaintance who shared briefly that the shop, well, there was a thief coming into the shop, and this acquaintance couldn't do anything about it, and I don't know, something small was stolen. But I mean, this reflects how bad Europe is doing. That, you know, thieves can just go into a shop and do whatever, you know. It's you know, the economic situation in Europe is just depressing. And when people are not given, you know, value, then why are they surprised that Russia is not actually losing the war? Although many people want to, you know, sell this story that, oh, Russia is losing the war, but I don't think it does. Russia hasn't lost territories. Um, so I'm not a propagandist for Russia or Ukraine. I don't receive anything on YouTube or anything, you know. But I'm just saying that, you know, this story that I heard this morning, that a thief came into a shop, and this Cypriot person mentioned this story, and I was just thinking, yeah, I mean, it's not surprise if the economy is bad and Europe is not doing anything for the people, then, you know, this can happen. And it makes me very sad that we people are not valuable to Europe. It makes me very sad and upset. And I can't do anything about it. This is another thing, you know, that we don't have power, you know. But this is it for the world. The world is in the hands of evil people. Let's remember that from the Bible. So thank you for watching, and be careful and take care, because I don't know, anything can happen nowadays.